Thank you, Mr. Telfar, for making this possible. I'm so excited! Hey friends, it's Gabrielle Ishell. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Welcome if you are new here, and welcome back if you are a returning subscriber. I'm really excited to have you guys here. Today's video is going to be a fun video. We are going to be unboxing. I have one box and I have another box. We're going to be unboxing things that I got from Telfar for the Rainbow Day. So if you have been living under a rock for the last couple of years, I think this brand has become a lot popular in the last couple of years. At least that's how or when I heard of Telfar. So Telfar is a black-owned business owned by Telfar Clemens. They're known for their purses, but they also do clothing, jewelry, etc. So there's a lot that you can actually get from their site. I was interested and intrigued because of the purses. So if you've been on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook lately, I'm pretty sure you've seen Telfar all over. So I googled Telfar, and one of the common questions that people ask is Telfar considered luxury? I'm going to read a little clip that I found from glossy.co, and it answered the question basically. It says, price is often a consideration when defining luxury, but Telfar's prestige positioning is due to its exclusivity and quality. While the bags may not be as expensive as others, they're hard to get. They go on sale once or twice a month, dropping in limited quantities of only a few hundred that are hotly anticipated. So usually, just like this article says, they just do a drop once a month or once every other month or something like that. And there's only a limited number of bags. So it's exclusive. So like once you get a bag, you feel like you're a VIP because you were able to secure the bag. On Instagram, I saw a post that there was an event and Telfar offered all of its bags, all of its sizes and styles. Well, not all of its bags. Sorry, let me rephrase that and clean that up. So you were able to choose any color of their shopping bags only, and the rules were explicitly stated at the top of the website. You can only do your shopping bags. There were no circle bags, no duffel bags, and no collab bags. There's like 37 different colors and 3 different sizes. So you could pick your size, your color, and then you add it to the cart and you check out. They were offering all of those on the same day. So it was not a part of the bag security program. And this is not a pre-order. This is Telfar Rainbow. So it was just Rainbow Day, I guess. So the rules here were all sales are final. There are no cancellations, no returns, no exchanges, no refunds, no address changes, no changes at all. So whatever you put in your shipping information has to be the correct, or had to be the correct information, because you could not change anything. This event happened on September 23rd, and orders were expected to ship between September 29th and October 29th. They said do not contact them about orders unless it is October 29th and you have not received anything yet. Funny thing is, I got my first bag the next week. It was less than a week. I got this bag here, and I didn't even know it was Telfar because it says it is from Really Right On LLC, and I had no idea what that was. So I was in no rush to open this because, one, I didn't know what it was, and then I also didn't check my email, so I didn't know that it was coming. But I finally did open it, and I was surprised to see the bag inside. Now I'm going to show you guys the bags that I got. We're going to do an unboxing together because all I did was open the box. I didn't actually open the bag that's inside of the box. So we're going to be doing it together on camera. So this first one I got it was on like September 28th or 29th. It was, like I said, less than a week after I purchased it. The sale started at 12 p.m. I had an alarm on my phone for 11:58 so I could log on to the site and be ready. I logged on promptly at 12 o'clock. I had Telfar up on my phone. I had it up on 2 browsers on my computer, just to be sure that I was going to be able to get a bag, because I didn't know what to expect. This is my first time actually trying to get a Telfar bag, and I didn't know how many bags were going to be available and the demand. You know, you never know. I thought they were going to sell out like crazy, like right away, but they didn't, and I could have just put everything in one. But it's better to be safe than sorry. I really wanted to get a Telfar bag, so I was just guaranteeing that I would. So I think black was one of the first ones at the top. I knew I wanted a black one, so I just clicked that one and went straight to checkout. Y'all, I'm not playing with Telfar today. We got 2 internet browsers here loading, and then I'm also using my phone as a backup. I ain't got time to play. I'm trying to get 3 bags, y'all. So I got the navy blue and the pink one in the small size, and then I have the black one here in the medium, and I got 2 minutes left, so I think I'm gonna make it. They're all still available right now, so looking good so far. It was kind of stressful because it said that the bag was still available while I was in line, but I was thinking, oh my God, I'm waiting 15 minutes. What if the bag is sold out in 15 minutes? Thankfully, it was not sold out. Once the 15 minutes was up, I was prompted to put in my credit card information, my shipping address, but remember, it had to be all correct because there are no changes to your order. It wasn't letting me type in my credit card number. I was so upset. I thought I was not going to be able to purchase the bags. It's almost time. Yay! Okay. It's not final until it's confirmed, so I'm going to put my information in and cross my fingers. Y'all, so I'm trying to click the credit card and it won't let me type in anything here. That's crazy. But thankfully, they do offer Klarna, so I ended up using Klarna and it's a third-party financing, I guess, company where you end up paying them the 4 installments or however many installments you need to actually pay in full, but you pay them and not the Telfar site directly. So I was so blessed because I wasn't able to put in my credit card information. So I did Klarna, and then after that, everything went smoothly. There was a lot of highs and lows. I was really nervous at first. I'm like, oh my God, am I gonna get kicked out of the line? Is my bag gonna get sold out? And then I was really excited when the black bag went through, and then back to being nervous when I couldn't put in my credit card information for the 2 smaller bags, and then excited when everything was confirmed. So it was just a lot of up and downs this day. I finished with my purchases at 12:42. So I was online for 45 minutes that day waiting in line for those bags. It was a long time, but I'm really excited to unbox these bags and show you guys what I got. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. It's a big box here. So there's a plastic bag, and then there's a dust bag inside of it. Telfar established 2005 in New York City. The dust bag has their symbol on it. And this is the first time I'm opening this, so I'm excited. I've had it for a month and it's just sat there because I was waiting for my other 2 bags so I could do this video. See the dedication for you guys? I waited a month to open this. All right, so this is the bag. This plastic bag also has. So as you can see, it's all folded up right now just so that it can ship to me. It has this Telfar tag on it, and it's the medium size black shopping bag. So there are 3 sizes that you can pick from. I think small, medium, and large. This one is the medium. The large look really, really large. I felt like this size would be a good everyday bag. So let us open. Oh, there's like this little It says Telfar here. It has this long handle. There's two of them actually. This is really long. It has these two long handles on either side, and then it has the short handles as well. So when you open the bag up, this is what it looks like. I was warned before I bought this by my cousin that there are no zippers. So your bag is just basically out there. And I feel like you're more susceptible to pickpocketers when you don't have zippers to keep your items safe or more secure. Secure the bag, but is the bag secure? But it's just a black inside, black fabric inside, and there is, you see this T here, there is a zipper here, which is nice because I wasn't even expecting that. And yeah, so this is a nice size bag. Let me just stand up so you can see how long. Well, wow. So this is pretty long, these handles here. This is so cute. Now, how much did it cost? It cost $202 and the tax was $12.12. So it came out to $214.12. It's a lot for one bag, but you know, supporting a black-owned business. So here is our first bag. I really want to get a purse organizer for this. It kind of helps the fact that there's no zipper. I'm going to put a picture here. You can get it from Amazon. I got one for my Louis Vuitton bag because the Neverfull also does not have a zipper. It's like a tote bag. It doesn't have a zipper, and your valuables are just laying out there. Like I said before, it's easier for someone to pickpocket you if you don't have a zipper. So I do want to get a purse organizer so that everything can have a place, because there are also no other pockets except for this one here. And then this week I got another package from Telfar. Inside it has two of the smaller bags. So 1, 2. The smaller bags were $150. So only $50 cheaper than the larger one. The difference in size is really grand compared to the small step up in price from the small to medium. This plastic bag also has Telfar, established 2005 in New York City. And then inside of the plastic bag is the dust bag. Inside of the dust bag, can you see what color I have? I think you can. Is the small bag. Ah, I love it. So this is also folded up like that. So cute, and it's a lot smaller than what I kind of thought. And I've seen these in person too, but they just don't look as small on other people. So this one again is size small, and this really pretty pink bubblegum color, and then obviously it's a shopping bag. This is so cute. And you see the T on it. Wow, these little straps are going to be very long as well. Yeah, so I think they're about the same length as the other, yeah, the medium size bag. And then it also has the smaller straps, just like the medium bag does. So one thing I like about this, it does have this little clasp here, so you can kind of close it like that. And I think that's good because this is a smaller bag, so it's probably easier for someone to literally dig into this bag and take your stuff. Let's see what it can fit. I have my phone here, iPhone 12 Plus Pro, one of those. And that can fit, I have it going diagonal. So this one obviously can't fit that much, but it can at least fit my phone, which is nice. So you probably put like phone, mini wallet, and lip gloss or something like that. And you can wear it across your chest like this. And I kind of like how that looks. So that's number 2. And on to the last one. This one, it looks black, but it's actually, I think it's a midnight blue or just a navy blue. So this is, oh, you can see it on the camera that it looks more blue, but in person it looks kind of black. So this is the last one. This is obviously the small. And it also comes with this paper around it. And also has this little Velcro thing. This one does not say Telfar. Once again, the handles are kind of long. You have the long handles and then you have the short ones here. There are absolutely no zippers and no pockets inside of the small ones. So of course I got the black one because this is going to be my basic everyday bag. It can go with any and everything. Black is always a classic color to have. And then I feel the same way for blue, or a similar way. Blue can go with a lot of colors. You can wear these 2 colors any season. And the pink, I went for the pink because it's a little bit different. Well, it's a lot different. I don't think I have anything this color in my bag collection, so it was different for me, and it just pops. I was thinking that this would be a spring summer bag, but my cousin was telling me that I can add it for a pop of color in the fall winter. So I'm really excited to wear this with the outfit for the fall. As I mentioned before, I did split the purchase up. The first bag, like I said, was $214, and the smaller bags were $150 a piece. So subtotal is $300, tax is $18. I paid $318. So if you want to add up all 3 of them, that is a lot of money. $532.12 is how much I paid for these 3 bags. But you know what? Guess what? They're quality, and now I can say I have me a Telfar bag. I secured the bags because I got so many. So yes, I'm excited for these. I want to see if they live up to the hype, if they're as good of quality as they say they are, and yeah, they last, because this is not real leather. It's not real leather, and so we're paying a lot of money for something that's not real leather, but we'll see. Stay tuned, because I'll be back sometime next year to let you know my long-term thoughts on these bags. Let me know if you participated in the Rainbow Day to get some Telfars, or if you did a secure the bag program, or whatever. Do you have a Telfar? Let me know in the comments below. What colors do you have, and what are you looking to get next? I do want to get some more black owned bags. The next one is the Brandon Blackwood. Those are really cute. I'm actually going to put that on my Christmas list. And I'm really excited to jump into the realm of black owned designer bags, because we're always so hyped to buy Louis Vuitton, Prada, Fendi, Birkin, but do we support our own people when they make bags? Do we? I do. And I'm excited to do that in the future. So if you're interested in seeing other videos like this, they will be coming. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the bell to be notified whenever I post. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. And until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye.